would agree with me that you never feel comfortable to tell people about your weaknesses, but you can easily show your strengths and tell people and display it. What if I told you one key way to overcome the major problems in your life could be appearing weak, being vulnerable, expressing yourself as a weak person? There was someone facing a huge temptation in his life. He was struggling to resist, but then the temptation persisted until he bursted out by being vulnerable to someone. Who did he burst out to being vulnerable to? Allah. And who was this person that we were talking about? Prophet Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. Prophet Yusuf was tempted with fornication. During this while that Prophet Yusuf was battling with this temptation, Allah left him to be tested. But immediately when Prophet Yusuf expressed his vulnerability to Almighty Allah, that is nothing but a human, and Almighty Allah recognized his will. Prophet Yusuf had just two options in front of him, and Prophet Yusuf, subhanallah, chose going to prison rather than fornicating. He was ready to take responsibility for his decision. And that's something you need to understand. As a mu'min, as a believer, you need to be ready to take responsibility for your decisions. When you're facing temptation, you have to take a hardcore decision, and you need to be responsible for that decision to counter temptation. The first way is that be vulnerable to Almighty Allah. Express yourself to Almighty Allah. Show that you're weak to Almighty Allah. If you're showing you're strong to everybody on earth, you should not claim to be too strong for Almighty Allah. Express your vulnerability to Almighty Allah. Tell him, yes, you're vulnerable. Tell him this is hard for you to overcome. It doesn't matter if you've done that act or not. If you've fornicated before, or if you've been smoking before, or if you've been drinking before, or if you've done or you're doing any act of sin, it doesn't matter. What matters is that show your strong will like Prophet Yusuf. 1, be vulnerable to Almighty Allah. Show him you're weak. And 2, show that you really wish to stop this. And 3, be ready to take responsibility for your decision. If you're in an environment that you've been tempted a lot with zina, why not leave that environment? أَلَمْ تَكُنْ أَرْضِي وَاسِعَةً فَتُهَاجِرُوا فِيهَا. So the hijrah you do, فَهِجْرَتُهُ إِلَى مَا هَاجَرَ إِلَيْهِ, is towards whatsoever you migrated for. You can migrate away from sin. You can migrate away from difficulty. Why not leave that toxic workplace that's taking you closer to an act of vice? Why not leave that friend that keeps making you do bad things? Why not leave that toxic relationship? You don't just hope from Almighty Allah, oh Allah, help me to be praying. No, you pray to Almighty Allah to make you strong to be praying. Show your will, yourself, your desire from the bottom of your heart that you want to live this, that you want to do this. I'm saying this not just because in the lifetime of the Prophet Yusuf this is what happened. This is also from my experience. I've witnessed this. The power of Almighty Allah, the power of dua, the power of Almighty Allah understanding, Almighty Allah recognizing that yes, you have a strong will to do this or to stop an act of vice, and Almighty Allah helping you. Sometimes you find yourself in a tight corner. You know, what can I do? Don't submit yet. Call upon Almighty Allah. Tell him that this is how you feel. Oh Allah, this is what I feel. Oh Allah, I do not want to do this. Oh Allah, help me not to do this. Oh Allah, take this temptation away from me. Oh Allah, help me. And Allah will help you. You will be surprised. And that's where we're going to stop today. Be vulnerable. Do not claim to be too strong in front of Almighty Allah. Allah do not need that. He knows you. He knows you're weak. And He knows that you have desire. He knows you can sin. And that is why He's ready to forgive all your sins. Be vulnerable to Almighty Allah. Show your strong will deep down inside your heart. You know if you've been truthful or not. And Allah knows best if you've been truthful or not. And thirdly, take responsibility for your decision. This is the hardest part. May Allah make it easy for you and me. May Allah make it easy for everybody watching this video. وبهذا نكتفي وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.